I just have to do my hair. Me and Gordon are getting ready to go away for the weekend, and Avian is staying with my grandparents. Not my grandparents, her grandparents, my mom and dad. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys for a brief moment because I've got some news. So that news is very, very good news. Unexpected news that I did not expect in any way, shape or form I would be sharing with you guys at this point. But the news is I am pregnant with baby number 2. And I just can't believe it. If you remember a few videos ago, I talked about the beginning of a new like trying to conceive journey, and you know, all about my cycle and the birth control I was on. So basically the short of it is I was on a birth control pill called Zerazet. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I've been on that for quite a while, and I read some horror stories online. Like I knew I'd want another baby, and I knew I wanted the other baby quite close in age to my first. So I knew that I would want to like start trying sooner or later, because I know after coming off birth control it can take a while for your body to, you know, for your hormones I suppose to get back on track, and just for your body to be able to just get ready to be able to conceive and to get pregnant. So I came off the pill on the 4th of June thinking it would take months and months. I guess I was misinformed or just not educated enough, because you know, I wasn't educated on this subject, because I was under the assumption that I would be trying for months, and you know, I would have to have my cycles back on track, and that is why I came off the pill. I wanted to see when my cycle would come back, and then when my cycles were kind of, you know, on track, I would then begin to start trying with my partner. I came off the pill on the 4th of June, and I found out I was pregnant on the 4th of August. So that did not take long at all. And it's kind of, it has come as a bit of a surprise. I wouldn't say we're shocked. I mean, we know how the human body works, we know how all of that stuff works, we know how reproduction works, so it's not a huge shock. We weren't actively trying, we weren't, you know, maybe a bit TMI, but we weren't actually, there wasn't that much action at all. I mean, in that 2 months maybe there was 2 times, and I must have been ovulating one of those times, and it just happened. And I can't believe how easily I got pregnant, because me and my partner were together for quite a while. I think close to 1.5 years, 2 years by the time I got pregnant with my first, and we weren't really, we were protected obviously for the first half of our relationship, but further on we weren't, and nothing was ever happening. I wasn't tracking ovulation. My first was not exactly planned. We knew it could happen, we were happy if it happened, but we weren't, you know, let's try this month, let's try this month, let's try this month. So yeah, I'm pregnant, and I just came off the pill in June. It's August, I'm pregnant. It's very early days, I have not even gone to my doctor yet. I took my first pregnancy test on the 4th of August in the morning, because I was very tender in the, you know, chest area there, and I knew obviously that was a sign of early pregnancy, but I in no way thought the test would be positive. I was actually 100% sure it would be negative. I would have put money on it being negative. I was so sure it wouldn't be positive, I actually almost forgot that I had taken a test, and I just noticed it sitting on my bedside table, and I was like, oh yeah, I took a test. And then I saw the 2 lines, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, my partner was in bed with me. He thought I took an ovulation test. I said to him, can you see 2 lines there? And he was like, can you see the 2 lines there? And he said, yeah, what does that mean? And I said, that means I'm pregnant. This is a pregnancy test. And he was like, you can't be, you didn't have a period. So, you know, I had him under the false illusion that I would have to have a period first before I fell pregnant, which is not the case. I've always had a weird cycle. I, in the past, thought I might have PCOS, which I don't. And I used to be quite overweight, and I went for a long period, no pun intended, with no periods. Like, I probably went like 2 years with no period, and I kind of thought I'm never going to have kids because I don't have a cycle. And now I'm pregnant with the second, and it just happened so easily that I'm just kind of like in awe, because I've watched a lot of videos where women who really want children and who are desperate for their own family find it so difficult to conceive, or, you know, to have children, or women who have gone through multiple miscarriages. It's just heartbreaking. And I sit here, you know, quite humbled, and just, it's just, this world is not fair sometimes. And I just follow a lot of women who, you know, find it very difficult to have their dream of getting pregnant, and women who have to go through multiple rounds of IVF. And I thank God that I felt pregnant this easily, and that we're on a new adventure, a new journey. And to all you women out there who are trying to conceive, who are currently pregnant, who have experienced a miscarriage, like, my thoughts are with you, my heart goes out to you. And, you know, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and it's all in God's timing at the end of the day. So, moving swiftly on, I have to straighten my hair. I cut my hair. Well, I didn't. My dad actually cut my hair. He does a great job. I told him at my shoulder. For some reason he mistaked at my shoulder for like there. I was kind of shocked when I saw it. I was like, oh no, this is too short. I look like a boy. But I'm actually kind of liking it now. Plus it's going to grow back, so I'm not too worried. I have a hen party coming up in August. I won't be at my 12-week mark. I won't be over the first trimester, so I'm going to have to pretend that I don't want to tell people that early, so I'm going to have to pretend that maybe I'm taking medication or something that I can't drink. Because I do like to have a few glasses of wine when I go to occasions. Me and my partner are going away this weekend, and we're going to a dance that was planned a long time ago, and I was looking forward to having 1 or 2 glasses of wine, but now that won't happen. But that's only a small price to pay. I wouldn't change this for anything. My daughter is actually 13 months. We found out we were pregnant on the day that my daughter turned 13 months. So if this all goes to plan, we will have 2 under 2 for a brief period of time, which is crazy. I think that's pretty much it for my news. There was something else that I wanted to say. Let me think. Oh yes, I haven't gone to my doctor yet, because I read online, I've read conflicting things where people are saying go straight away, but then other people are like, there's no point, just wait it out till you're maybe 6-7 weeks. That's early enough to go to your doctor, and then they can set up your appointment. So I will try to bring you guys along to my hospital scan appointment. I don't think I'll be able to film because I'm in Ireland, and I know in Irish hospitals privacy is a big thing, and you can't really, you know, I couldn't, like, I've seen a lot of American vloggers, mums who, you know, they vlog their scans and all of their hospital appointments, and I think it's lovely because it's a huge part of your journey, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. So I'll just have to kind of recap you guys on what happened and just kind of give you information on what happened in my scan. So I took a what do you call them, the Clearblue Digital. I took that on the 4th of August in the afternoon, and that said that I was 2 to 3 weeks pregnant. which I think means I'm either 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. I know it goes from like conception or something like that, so the date that it says is different to what the doctors tell you. So yeah, I can't wait to find out how far along I really am. That's a thing with me, it's really difficult to tell because I didn't actually have a period, so I can't go from the date of like my last period or something like that, like, because it won't work out because I didn't have one. So I guess they'll just have to go from measurements of the fetus. So yeah, I'm just really excited about this journey, and I'm looking forward to actually being able to vlog this baby's journey, because I hadn't started filming when I was expecting Avian. It wasn't something that I thought about doing, so now I'm just really excited to kind of track this journey from start to finish with you guys. And yeah, that is all for now. There will be many videos coming up in the next coming weeks, months, about this pregnancy, and it's just about life in general. Actually, there's one more thing that I had to talk about, that is our living arrangements. If you've been following this channel, you know that we are in a mobile home next to my parents, and it is 2 bedrooms. It is quite small. It's okay for now, but obviously we're kind of on the clock now, and we do need to find a house to rent. We're not really in the market to buy at the moment, so we're going to rent first. And we're hoping for at least a 3-bedroom, but I would really love a 4-bedroom, because with 4 bedrooms I could, you know, have a playroom for the kids and just have a place for people to stay over. So yeah, I have so much things going on in my head. Like, we need a bigger car, so that's something that we're gonna have to buy. And like I said, a new house and a double stroller. There's so many things, but they're all exciting and they're a part of this journey. And like I said, it's all in God's timing. God picked this time for me to get pregnant with my second, you know, and it's a blessing. Every baby is a blessing, and you know, I could not be happier. And I am going to welcome, if all goes to plan and I have this second baby, I'm going to welcome the chaos and the hardships and everything that comes with it. Sleepless nights, fatigue, because, you know, we're blessed and we're privileged, and people would only love to be in this position, and some people can't be. So I'm going to be very, I guess, aware that I'm lucky. Because I think, you know, sometimes I forget how lucky I am. Like, sometimes if I'm having a hard day with my baby and she's just not settling, or she's whinging, or she's clingy, I kind of like, oh my god, you know, this is so hard. I hate this, you know what I mean? But then obviously she just has to smile or do something cute and I forget all the hardships. But I have a child, and that's a beautiful thing. I have a family, and that's a great thing, and I'm really grateful for everything that is happening right now, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you guys. So if you're pregnant, you know, or trying to get pregnant, or just, yeah, I guess if you're pregnant, maybe send me a message or hit me up. I'd like more pregnant friends. And just, it would be cool if someone was kind of around the same date I am. So I can't wait to share my due date with you guys. So I will leave it there. That is my big news. I'm pregnant with baby number 2, and I shall see you guys very soon. Bye.